Okay. Let's get this set up and pinned so we can keep it in place. The reason I'm pinning it is we're taking a straight edge and attaching it to a curved edge. So, gonna take a bit of effort. Let's start. I want it to be there, stitched in. There. This is a curve. This is a curve. We have to have this straight line go along the curve far enough over that I can stitch it past the eyelets. So I'll treat the space between each eyelet as a straight line. Pin in. Go down to the next one. Between those two. There and there. And that's the pin cushion. And put it in. Down, same thing. I usually bring the pin cushion over here so I don't have to reach and stretch. Between the next two. Not that this is difficult. This is the last tedious step. After this step, we just lace it and be done. Is the finale. We want it to go well. Pin here. Just for the sake of argument, we'll do the end. Again, we have to follow a curve, make a curve into a straight line. You can use a curved pin. Okay, now we'll stitch that down. It should be the last thing we have to do on this project. You're going to want to use your fingers on this one. You got to feel, make sure everything is sitting straight. And everything. You got to feel through the fabric where the edge of the bottom piece is, so you know you're on top of it with the presser foot. And just make that stitch. Make sure everything's level and straight and flat for the next one. make the stitch. Repeat, repeat, repeat until you get to the end. See how that curve is. If you turn it, fold this up, it straightens the situation out a little bit, makes it easier. Know that you're stitching into something. Matter of faith in a lot of ways, but matter of facts in other ways. Just how you have to deal with it. Let's take this last pin out because we don't need it there. Get to the end of that panel, right there. Do our back stitch. That last bit of sewing needs done. I'll lay that out on the table and I'll show you what it looks like. Shut that down, shut that down, shut that down, shut that down, shut that down. Here's what the back of it's going to look like all laced up. See? It's going to be nice. Now, I'll put that on a too small dummy and try to show you what it's going to look like all done. Not going to look great on that dummy, but hopefully it looks good on the person who it's measured to fit. Show you in a second. This dummy is way too small to be practical right now, but at least this way, with enough pins, you can kind of make it useful. So you can see what it's supposed to look like. See what the back looks like. It's all laced up tight. Of course, it's not going to be laced that tight closed. It's going to be open between 4 and 6 inches across the back. But we got everything where it's supposed to be and looking the way it's supposed to look. I think we did a pretty good job. So, hopefully you get to see her wear. Hopefully, by the time all of these come out, we'll get to see her wearing it. But if that happens, I'll show you. Okay, talk to you next time.